Yo, what's up? We're now outside my home, and then back there you see the Xpeng P7 or the Xiaobang. Yeah, I think that's what they call it, right? I'm trying to be Chinese here. So I wanted to do the range test, but you guys see that normally I'll do the range test on dry road, and it's raining a lot today. So I have to wait until tomorrow before I can finally do the range test. But I figured this car, it's been charged at 90%. It can't just sit here in the garage. No. So we have to drive it. Yes, let's do this. Our advantage then. We drive it on wet road, and that should give us an indication of what the range will be in winter. Plus 20% roughly. So, yeah. Man. You see, by the way, if I unlock the car, it's like, hello. Huh? You like that shit? Do you like that shit? Is it pointless? Yes. Do I like it? Yeah. Those little things, man. Fart sounds are so 2018. Wait, is he gonna... How long are you gonna do that? You can stop now. Okay, it doesn't want to stop. Okay, but you see, just to point out that it's going to rain, and I think further north it rains even more. So let's get inside the car. So you see, when I charge with 90%, I have 430 kilometers. I charged with 90% yesterday. It also shows 430. So again, this is not GOM based. Otherwise, this would make sense. Oh, interesting. 500 kilometers. Okay. But we use VLTP. So now the plan is. Well, I don't think I have a map app here. Yeah, it's kaput. Well, I mean, everything is China. This is China time now. So if I go back here, so the plan is I would drive north. Okay, you just have to imagine how it is. I would drive north towards Nebbenes, whatever, until I'm at 200 and let's say 250. Then I should head home. Yeah, that's the plan. And I will drive on regular highway speeds over the speed limit like I always do. I try to make a realistic test, but on the other hand, I will not do that constant speed whatever test. That will be done tomorrow. So, oh yeah, okay, it's important. See, if you guys noticed yesterday's video, this was hovering around 230 to 250. This is actually 200, watt hour per kilometer. So, what's this? Okay, but what I want to do now is go to, no, not that one, this one, and then drive mode, and then switch it to eco mode. So hopefully it will be not so thirsty. Okay, it says eco here now, you see. Okay. Let's go. Let's reset and then off we go. We are on the move now, and I just want to point out that I'm following the traffic right now. You see, on the left lane, we are doing 115 kilometers per hour. And the one you want to look at is this one, 17 kilometers. We have driven 17 kilometers and we have spent almost 30 kilometers of VLTP range. Holy shit balls! We have an e-tron. That's it. We have an e-tron here. You see the consumption, the car reports 254, but that can't be right. It must be over 300 watt hour per kilometer right now. This is just insane. It's beyond insane. E-tron people will be laughing at us right now because it's a sedan as opposed to be efficient or something. So we shall see that. We just have to finish the whole test here. We haven't really been able to unleash the power and the speed of this car yet. Let's check the weight of the car. Okay, front axle. Whoa. 1040, 1020. Okay, 120. Whole weight of the car. 2160. All right. Alles gut. We are now at Hamar, outside of IKEA. We just turn around and we are down to 200. What the heck is this guy doing? Well, it's a woman. It's always a woman. But anyway, we have spent almost 200 kilometers of VLTP. I found out that this distance, I have to double check, but I did a checkpoint. It looks like it's under-reporting 2%. So it's supposed to be 225 kilometers or something, real distance, but wow. So the road, by the way, yeah, I should give you guys some impression. The road is something like this. Sometimes it's almost dried out. So it's not as wet as the wet test I did with, what was it again? With Mini, yeah. So just keep that in mind. So I think the plan now is we will go back to, well, actually we go to Circle K Furuset. Yes, that's my base camp. Wow, we're almost in Oslo now. So over here it's raining a lot. It's been a mix of some dry road and some wet road, and over here it's just raining cats and dogs, right? So, oh, what is that? Yeah. This is going to be interesting. We have to wait until we are at the, well, almost at the starting point, close enough, by the way. We'll see. Okay, first we went to Circle K, but those AC chargers were unoccupied there. So I came here to Bjørn Center instead. And then, okay, when we came here, I had 73 kilometers of range left, but then some Tesla dude, there were several chargers available here, charging station. And then the Tesla dude just happened to park right next to me, very close. So I saw his car, so I was like, oh, shit, no, I'm not parked, no. So I moved the car. And then the car was able to charge a little bit, 1 kilometer. But okay, anyway, so just to summarize here. So that's why you see 74, but it's actually 73 when you arrive here. But we started with 430 kilometers. We ended up with 73 kilometers. So it means that we spent 357 kilometers on the trip of VLTP range. And this is fixed. It's not based on GOM or whatever. It doesn't change. And TripMeter claims that we drove 246 kilometers. Based on my measurement, it should be about 2% off. So at least, let's say 250 kilometers then. That's the distance we drove. And that means that there is a factor of 1.43, you know, how far did we drive versus how many kilometers on the display did we eat. And then I did the charging test. We've been here a while. I charged from 74 kilometers to 133 kilometers. And then I look at the report from Fortum. And Fortum claims that we have pulled 9.7 kilowatt hour from the battery. And then I know that charging loss is roughly 10%. We don't know exactly, you know, it could be 5%, but let's say 10%. And that means that we added 8.7 kilowatt hour to the battery. And then based on that, based on how many kilometers we added, 59 kilometers, it means that 1 kilometer in the display here is actually 147 watt hour per kilometer. Yesterday's video, I said it was 169 watt hour per kilometer, but that was based on what Xpeng told me, that the battery is 80.9 kilowatt hour net capacity, they claim, but I believe that's gross capacity, because according to my calculation now, the net capacity is 70 kilowatt hour. Could be 71, could be 72, but most likely 80.8 is the net capacity, and then about 70 kilowatt hour is the gross capacity. Oh, the other way, sorry. Net capacity is the one you can use. Yeah, 70 kilowatt hour. And the gross capacity is probably 80.9, the total capacity. And then you have to subtract braking protection or whatever buffer you have there. And also, I noticed something else. If you look at the display now, it says that we're pulling about 15 amp and we're getting 408 volts or whatever, you know. And then the car reports it at 6 kilowatt. But I realized that that must be incorrect, because when I look at the report from Grønn Kontakt said that I was charging yesterday at 9.8 kilowatt hours. I was like, hey, that makes more sense, because this car has 11 kilowatt onboard charger. It supports 400 volt. So I believe that the display is incorrect. It doesn't take into account that this is 3-phase. So it's supposed to be about 9 kilowatt. Yeah, that's what we're getting. We have to multiply by 1.73 or the square root of 2 So that's good. It means that we actually get decent charging speed. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go on a road trip with this car on AC charging, charging on about 10 kilowatt. We're not getting 11 kilowatt. And this is before charging loss, by the way. So I'm not sure why it's not pulling 16 amp and why it's only pulling 15. Yeah, why is that? I have no idea. But so this is what we have so far. Okay, and by the way, yes, and then based on the watt-hour per kilometer that we found, then I calculated that on the trip we did today and back again, then we averaged 210 watt-hour per kilometer, and that is actually not bad at all. You see, because I was assuming, you see, assumption is a mother of all fuck-ups, but I was assuming whatever they told me about capacity, then which led to incorrect numbers, and then which led to me believing that this car is thirsty. It's actually not that thirsty. 210 watt-hour per kilometer when I did over the speed limit on wet road, hammering back again here, is actually very good. I bet if I took my Model 3 on the same route, it's too late now because the weather has changed everything, I would average about 200. Yeah, maybe 210 also. I'm not sure because of wet road. So, you know, yes, I hope you watched the whole video, because in the beginning I was thinking, oh, this is thirsty. But then in the end, by doing all this calculation, I came to this result. So we don't know exactly how it is, but this is the closest approximation I have. Is that even a word? Okay, a closest estimation I have so far. So I will just ditch the whole 80 kilowatt hour net capacity. No, it's probably 70 kilowatt hour. Interesting. So this will actually be a basis for my range test tomorrow. And again, also I will also calculate everything and write down everything, and then we will also see if, you know, the results correspond with the result today and whatever, to find the true value. Yeah. So interesting. I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.